Marcy, I'm hoping that you're sitting comfortably in a chair. You're warm, and if you don't have a blanket, get a blanket so that there's no chance that you're cool through the meditation. And place your hands on your lap, fingertips touching, and close your eyes. And start by taking breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. So we'll start with the first one. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Again. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And one last time. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. And I want you to feel your body. Feel your back, your scapula, the bones in your shoulders, on the back of the chair, your pelvis, your sit bones, and how your body just conforms to the chair and all the weight is there on your pelvis, on your back. And when you breathe automatically. You don't have to remind your body to do it, it just does it. It's unconscious. You might not even feel the air going in and out. But if you concentrate, you might. And see if you can feel your heart. You should be able to feel it pulsing within your chest. And once you can feel it in your chest, see if you can feel it at your wrists. And if your hands are warm enough, you should be able to feel it in your fingertips. And the amazing thing is, this is always happening. You're just not paying attention to your body. And that's okay. But when we meditate, we want to get more in tune with some of the subconscious things that happen with our body and happen with our mind. And we're going to start by thinking of there being a film of yellowish green that's inside our veins, inside our breathing, it's inside our body. And we're going to clear that out by taking some deep breaths. And what I want you to do is think about, as you're exhaling, pushing that green-yellow towards your toes. And where I'm asking you to concentrate, I want it to be replaced with clear, clean, white, sparkling air and essence through your body. So we're going to take a deep breath and start at your head and push everything down towards your heart. And take another deep breath. And push that yellowy green out of the lungs, down towards your waist. Another deep breath. Push it past the abdomen, the intestines, the bladder. Another deep breath. Push it down to the knees. And with this last breath, push all of it out through the ends of the toes. If there's any left, take another deep breath and push the green yellow out. The ends of the toes. And what is replaced is no toxins, no bad thoughts, no irregularities, just clean consciousness in your body. And in your mind's eye, I want you to, only in your mind's eye, open your eyes. And there in front of you, as you stand up from your chair, is a hedge. And in the hedge is a door. And it's actually a rounded door in the hedge. Very old-fashioned, very quaint. So you walk over to the hedge and you put your hand on the door and you turn the doorknob to the right and the door opens. And when it opens, you see a stairwell and it's not lit. There is a railing down the right-hand side. And there's a torch at the top. And so what I want you to do is go down the steps, but first grab the torch in your hand. And you're going to go down 2 steps, but before you leave the first step, I want you to light the candle that is to your right. And after you light the candle with the torch, go down 2 steps. 1, 2, 3. And on the 3rd step, you light another candle. 4, 5. And on the right, you light another candle. 6, 7. And on the right, you light another candle. 8, 9. And on the right, you light another candle. And you go down to step 10. And then down to the landing. And you turn around and you look, and your way is lit. So you know it's safe. You know you can get back to where you started from without any fear or anxiety. When you turn back, so you're facing straight ahead, there's a door in front of you. So I want you to reach out your hand and turn the knob and open the door. And when you walk out the door, it's absolutely beautiful. And on your right are ferns. And on your left as you take a step or two, there are gardenias. And on your right, there's creeping cedar. And on your left is lady slippers. And on your right are lilies of the valley. And on the left are irises. And on the right are beautiful peonies. And the left are daffodils. And you walk by and you appreciate everything that is in sight for you, but you also appreciate the smells of the gardenias in particular, and the sun on your face. The sun is just rising, but it feels warm on your face, and you look out ahead and you see the pink in the sky, and you see down the path is a tree, and a tree that looks very familiar to you. So you walk towards it. And it may be a tree of your childhood. It may be a tree that you used to climb. It may be a tree that you've always admired in your own yard or somebody else's yard. But you feel absolutely comfortable there. So you go to the tree and you turn around. And when you sit down at the base, you feel absolute comfort and contentment. And while the tree can't do this, it's almost as though it's cradling you in its branches and arms and letting you know everything is okay. And you look up and you see the leaves that are on the trees, and they could be a beautiful color, or they could just be green. Could be an apple tree if you wanted. But as you look up, you see one of the leaves that breaks away from the branch that it's on. And it could be golden yellow. And you watch as it drifts down and flits and turns and goes down some more. And flits and turns and goes down some more. And flits and turns and goes down some more. And lands right beside you. And you feel content and quieted and at peace with yourself. And as you close your eyes in your mind's eye, there at the base of the tree, you hear some gurgling. And you look over and you see a little stream, a little creek, right just a couple feet away. And it's gentle in its sound, and it's peaceful in its sound. And unless you were quiet in your mind's eye, you wouldn't have heard it. And you reach out and you put your fingers in the water, and it's refreshing. And the water is clean and cool, but not cold. And you feel peaceful. And you look at the sun that's in front of you as it's rising in the sky. Some of the color in the sky may have diminished. There might be a warmth of yellow. There's definitely the blue of the sky. And it feels peaceful. And I want you to appreciate the sounds that you hear. Could be a bird, could be a bluebird. Just waking up, calling its mate. Could be the sounds of the brook. Could be the wind going through the trees. But you feel safe and you feel at peace. Now, Marcy, I'm going to ask you to get up from the tree. And as you stand up, you can turn and look at the tree. You might even put your hand out and touch the tree. But know it's always there for you. And you turn around and you walk towards the path. And you see all the flowers that were there when you came. The peonies, the gardenias, the lilies of the valley, the creeping cedar, the ferns, all are there, all just in their glory. And you walk by and are thankful. And you put your hand on the door that's in front of you, and you turn the handle, and you start to open the door, but you look back one last time to the scene where you know you can always come. And you walk inside, and you see the stairs, and they're well lit because you lit them on the way down. And you go up 2 stairs. 10, 9, and turn to your left and blow out that candle. 8, 7. Take a deep breath. Blow out that candle. 6, 5. Take a deep breath and blow out that candle. 4, 3. Take a deep breath. 2, 1. Put your hand on the door and open the door and step out. And I want you to shut the door and walk over to the chair that you were sitting in and turn around and sit down. And I want you to gradually come back to reality. And I want you to open your hands and put them over your eyes. So when you open your eyes, you feel the warmth of your hands. And so it's not such a shock. And when it's comfortable for you, I want you to open your eyes. and come back to the present.